happened to Larry McCollum. He was serving an 11-month sentence for cashing a bad check and began showing symptoms of heat stroke. But prison employees didn't call EMS until over 40 minutes after he was found convulsing. When McCollum finally arrived at the hospital, his body temperature was 109 degrees and he died days later. And when that prison's warden was questioned about the delay in medical treatment, this was his ridiculous response.
If you were at home and your wife was having a heart attack and you called 911 and it took a half hour for them to arrive, would you have a problem with that?
That's speculating. I don't know. I wouldn't know if she had a heart attack or not.
Okay. I would have a problem with that. Just letting you know. Okay? If my wife was having a heart attack and I called 911 and it took a half hour for an ambulance to arrive, you don't feel comfortable saying that you too would have an issue with that?
I would not. I would have to figure out whether it's a heart attack or not.
Okay.
It'd be just bad chilling.
What the fuck? First, no one would ever confuse someone having violent convulsions with having bad chili. Second, bad chili has a name and it's called Hormel. Show some respect to that kind of bean nightmares. And finally, guessing your wife's heart attack might be just bad chili is a terrible answer, not only because that's not how heart attacks work, it's also not how hypotheticals work. In this scenario, your wife is having a heart attack. You can't just ignore the premise. If someone asks if you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would you choose? You're not allowed to say, no thanks, I already ate. That's not the point of the question. And amazingly, as bad as that response was, it wasn't even the worst moment in his deposition. Because months later, he was asked about how the population of his prison might be more susceptible to heat-related illnesses. And just watch this infuriating exchange.
Do you suspect that some of the people that come into your facility are going to have hypertension?
I do not know.
Do you suspect that some of the people that come into your facility are going to be, I don't know, older than 60?
I do not know.
Do you suspect that some of the people who come into your facility are going to be older than 40?
I do not know.
Do you suspect that some of the people that are going to come into your facility are going to be on psychotropic medications?
I do not know.
Wouldn't any competent supervisor, shouldn't he or she know the answers to those questions?
I do not know.
Okay, we get it. You don't know a lot of things.